Even if I was behind bars, I would still deliver the ill delivery. Being ill since before I popped my burst blood from into and reverse. I'm scarlet knocking on death's red crust or fever. Your belly a warm head shiver. Satan patting me on my back as if I'm doing the devil's work. No gleaming, just figured out the unseeming. God's been trying to send messages, getting lost in winds. Evil lives crossing, life and evil. Who would you divide with? Little cats and dogs or some like non-existent tossing cats? If you was in the right-minded, insightful, on the relevance, like Satan's moving in all directions at all the same life, same time, life, deeply for. Have I even took one step on this life of knife of mine, and being a threat on the streets since the MC's non-career. This was so beneath my eye, ended with one track list. So if I don't like or notice you, or notice you're uncausable, I'm causing rough break up right before and after you. I was born the blue-eyed boy, I could only ever do wrong in the color eyes of others. So why they all try to wrong me with the father that never accepted, only ever rejected. I can't wait forever, if ever that phone call promised, but never came. Conversations from a man who never once before made it me first contacted. When I'm at the top of my reign, with a no brain and heart that still somehow, some way, some more heart imagination in all of them. This is the passion of E'Q'Lib, 24th of the 8th, 84. How we made this one of the years of the both chosen raw born from every obstacle in my way. If only walk wells or wells, house or tool to check the shine and set the failure. Hands at matrix already sighted out the green, full and numbered, lettered already deciphered. Look what in the way for waiting around for me for what to jump into the fresh years. If I was just stepping fresh year, then if I just stepped out of myself of the dive of the year 99er that they're residing, unchanging. My default says in principal garment, such a smashing an undepressional state of undesigned mind. Anything possible towards the endless theories of possibilities. Leave behind, but never forget hatred, jealousy, and envy, or forever be lost in limbo. Lust, gluttony, greed, anger, heresy, violence, fraud, and treachery. All this coming from one of the most, if you ever met me in my younger years, being known the one of the dumbest god devil sons that you ever would have never met if you ever met me or knew me in my summer years. Those who tried to use my fears against me, I have none, and the only ones I have is not making sure that all my loved ones, people, all having a good one. Happy, all smiles, lined like tongue, time like night, like wiles. My mother broken, never put back together. Ever had the heartfelt fight that like she rightfully deserves. Only a teeny smart full-time worry helps me high in my senses, stay focused. Athletic mindedness. I know that my face to look at is ugly. I should have been mean mugging deep in my heart. Every heart for hip-hop excuse me. Beauty, excuse me. You can misjudge and abuse me, misjudge and confuse me. It's not as though I haven't had 30 odd some years already. Treating me any differently would only make me feel alienated and misconstrued and misconstrued and misconstrued and misconstrued and miscoherent. I found in my foundation and I've been illicit, mentally, volunteered, emotionally, lost spiritually, raw physically, and he possessed by the devilish, dumbest demons, being fighting to overtake me mentally, physically, emotionally, spirit since the day of being born. Immune system's weak as I must have seen me as punch drop, easy targets. My resting heart rate's beating out of my chest is exorcist, trying to express his presence with my expression was being expressional, will to be influenced to buy and all. Night cool breezy, my angels never succumb to fight for me. Freedom's freezing, high body internally bleeding, so I guess my heart still beating. Deepest reach particles, untouched and budged, uncuffed. You're probably thinking that this kid has probably already had enough. If ever everything changed from being rough, my brainiac would know how to react. I would hit the bud heavily, puff until I'm completely consumed in the blunt ashes. Pops get grunty, Timmy tucks while starving. I just put everything in all they had and got carried forever. I'm all on our back, on our rucksacks. Heavy burdens weighing down on our backpacks. All you doing is surfacing and covering over the cracks. I burned down the whole high-rise buildings and destroyed and rebuilding with lessons learned from hip-hops. To you it's just a pit stops, trying to make a quick quid, but never willing to put a quid in. I'm seeing sacrificial happening in the physical, thinking, though you obviously not know the difference between me and you. I've died and come back to life for the core similarities of my life experience. Legendary lives on never-endingly. Real MCs come to rolling on those flat ass tires, no rims. Battle MC in tires, fat higher, fat wheels exposed. Who you liars? Even if I was behind bars, I would still deliver the ill delivery. Been ill since before I popped my first breath. Lungs in burst, I'm scarlet knocking on death's red cross. Or you barely a light head shiver with a little fever. Satin patting me on my back as if I'm doing the devil's work, no gleaming. Just figured out the unseeming. God's being trying to send messages, getting lost in whistles crossing life and evil. Who would you divide with? Lil dots and cats and some non-existent cats and cats. If you was in the right-minded, insightful, irrelevant, like time's moving in no directions, are all same in a lifetime, deeply in thought. How they even took one step on this life of mine.